Hello guys, so in this video I am going to explain you how to interface the temperature sensor with the Arduino, and this video will be parted into two parts. In the first half I will be explaining you the code, what code is to be written to record the temperature and humidity data, and in the next half I will be explaining you the hardware circuit. So fine, let us start with the code first. So here I am going to use the sensor, which is nothing but the DHT11 sensor, which will be used for recording the temperature and humidity. So initially what I need to do over here, I supposed to include the libraries of this particular DHT while performing the sensor operation. So before void setup, I will include those libraries, and for that I'll use the command #include. Then I'll have the dht.h. So this is the way to include the library in the code. Then I'll be giving the DHT type and its pin, okay, where I'm going to actually connect the DHT sensor to the Arduino. That I'll be giving the command over here. I'll be initializing that particular thing, and I'll be using one variable, okay, that variable also I'm writing. So this is the DHT library which we have included. I'll be calling this particular library with the variable, let's say DHT, and I'm connecting this particular sensor to the pin number 2, and I need to give the type of DHT sensor, okay. So I should define the type of DHT sensor, which is nothing but the DHT11. See, in case of DHT, that is temperature humidity sensor, there are basically number of sensors like DHT11 is there, DHT22 is there. So which sensor you are using, that you should specify, okay, and for that purpose this particular line is to be written. Now I am going to record the temperature value and the humidity value. So these are the values, these are the integers, so I need to define those integers, okay, by the variable. So I am using one variable called int temp, record the temperature value, and I'll be using one more variable, that is int humidity. So I'm writing hum, okay, as a variable I'm using this. So that is what the initialization you should do before actually typing the code. Okay, in the setup, now what you are supposed to do, already we have set up the pin, so need not to set up the pin over here again. What I am going to do over here, that I will be showing you the values of temperature and humidity on the screen. Okay, so that is nothing but I am going to have the serial communication over here. Okay, and for that serial communication, always you should supposed to write this particular command, serial begin, and you should give the baud rate of this particular communication, which is nothing but the 9600. Okay, so this is the command which will be used for whenever you are supposed to have the serial communication, okay, maybe with the LCD, maybe with the screen, anywhere you are having this particular communication, serial communication, maybe with the Bluetooth devices. So at that time you are supposed to give this particular command. Then I'll be initializing the DHT11 sensor. So this will be DHT dot begin, and I'll give the bracket. Okay, fine. So this is what the initialization or the setup I have done. Now in the loop function, what I'll be doing over here, that first I'll wait once I upload the code, and then before recording the data I will wait for, let's say, 2 seconds, okay, and then I'll start recording the values for temperature and humidity. So whenever this is the case, what I will do, I will just give the delay at the start of the code itself, that is delay. Let's say I'm waiting for 2 seconds and then I'll record the data. Fine. So this data now I'm going to record for temperature and humidity. What I'm going to do over here, that whatever data I'm going to record, I'll be storing that values of temperature and humidity in the variables which are given over here in temp hum and the hum variable. Okay, so first I'm going to use the variable temp, okay, to store the temperature data, and this will be temp is equal to, now the command to record the data is simple command, that is dht dot read temperature dst dot read temperature and just open and close the bracket. So by this command you are going to record the temperature value, okay, from the sensor. Then to record the humidity, again a similar kind of command that you will be writing over here, that is dst dot read humidity. Okay, you'll be reading the humidity over here. Open and close the bracket. Fine. Okay, so you are going to read those. Now the next thing, okay, this is what I just recorded the values. I should show these values. I should print those values, and for printing the values, I'll be having the command that is serial dot print. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to print the things like I'll be writing the temperature text first, and after that I'll be having the temperature value, and then I'll give the unit of that. Okay, likewise I'll do it for the humidity as well. Okay, so to print the text, the command is same, that is serial dot print. So printing the text, you should have the double inverted over here. Okay, double inverted comma you should be putting over here. Okay, so here you'll be writing temperature, and then I'll give the semicolon. Okay, then don't forget to give the semicolon. Then I will be printing the temperature value in front of the temperature text. So serial dot print. Okay, simply now I want to print the value. Okay, so whenever you are supposed to print the value, you will be writing that variable which you have assigned for that particular thing. So for temperature value, I have assigned the variable as temp. So simply I'll be writing the temp without any double inverted comma. Okay, so I'll be putting that particular thing. Okay, serial dot print temp. Then I'll print the unit for it. So again serial dot print. Okay, for printing the unit is a text again. So what I'll be doing, I'll be using the unit as degree Celsius. Now here for writing the degree, either you can write DEG degree, okay, or else you can put the symbol. So in Arduino code you don't have any symbol, so what you do, you just copy that particular symbol from the internet and just paste it over. So already I have copied it, I'll just paste it over here. So this is the degree, and then I'll write the C, okay, degree Celsius. So this is for the temperature I have done. Now what I will be doing, I will be writing the next command for getting the humidity record. However, just take what care is to be taken over here. So this is whenever you are going to print this temperature value. So how you will see this value, let's see. So you will be having the temperature first, then in front of this particular semicolon you will be having the temperature value, and then after that after a space you will have this particular degree Celsius. Okay, but I want to have this particular humidity value on the next line. So whenever you want to have the value of humidity on the next line, or the command to be on the next line, in that case prior command has to be written with the print ln. Okay, you'll be writing that particular command with the print ln, where ln will be something like a new line. Okay, so you'll be putting over here that you terminate this particular line and you start the next command on the next line. That is what the meaning of the print ln. Okay, obviously it will be printing the things only, however it will print on the next line. That is the thing over here. Then I'll be writing, that is again a serial dot print. I'll be printing, now I'll be writing the humidity. Okay, so to print that humidity, obviously we'll put it in the double inverted comma, and then we'll have the semicolon over here. Fine, then again I'll write the serial dot print. I'll be writing the humidity value, so I'll write the variable which I assigned for it, that is hum, and then I'll writing the unit for it, that is serial dot print over here, and then I'll have the unit for this humidity is always in percentage, so you'll be writing percentage. Again, what care is to be taken over here, that when after this particular humidity value, the temperature value will be again printing, because it will be printing every after 2 seconds, correct na? So what you are supposed to do, you should have the temperature value on the next line, and for that purpose you will be writing the print ln over here. Otherwise the temp will be printed in front of the percent sign. Okay, so that is what the entire code is. That's it. This is the code for what you can say recording the temperature. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll just compile the code, I'll check whether there is any error or not, and then we'll go for the uploading the code. Fine. So here what you are supposed to do, just click on this particular tick mark. Okay, so fully qualified board. Okay, I need to select the board over here. I will select the Arduino board, Arduino Uno. Okay, I will be selecting Arduino Uno board. Okay, I'll just click it. Okay, fine. Click it over here. I'll check it over here on the right bottom corner, that is whether the code is compiled or not. That I will get the what you can say the instruction, that is code is compiled or compiling is done. Okay, that is how I will be having. Fine. So there is no any error, so compiling is done. If you are doing this particular thing for the first time, then it may ask you to include the libraries for the DHT sensor. Okay, in that case what you are supposed to do, go to the sketch or tools, anywhere you can go, and go to the tools. Then here you have the manage library thing. Just go to the manage library. Then here you search for the DHT11. Let's say DHT11. Okay, once you select the DHT11, you will have these many number of what you can say the libraries. So out of that I have just installed this. Okay, maybe with one library it may not work, so you have to install 2-3 more libraries, so that it will take whichever is required for the software. Accordingly you can just select and just click on the install. For that you need to have the what you can say the internet connection, and then easily you can install, and then again you can compile the code. Okay, if at all your code is not working, if at all it is giving any error over here, that time you are supposed to upload this particular libraries. Okay, so that is how you can do the things. Fine. Now what I'll do, I'll just upload this particular code in my Arduino. Okay, and then what I will do, I will go for reading the values. Okay, so fine, we will just have first the hardware connection, and then I'll upload the code. Fine, so we'll go for the hardware connection.